Hello and welcome to Sudoku Pro.
Hello everyone, this is Uma Maheshwari solving the 3-star Sudoku puzzle from today's Hindu newspaper dated 23rd August 2022. Let's get started. Today, before getting into the puzzle, I would like to share a shortcut with you. This is a shortcut which I had been continuously using in my video, but today I would like to explain it separately. This is shortcut number 1. There is a triangle shaped number 4, 7 and 8 in this block, and these 3 cells are empty. These 4, 7 and 8 blocks these 3 cells, and now in top row we have only 4 cells left empty. So these 4 cells will take 4, 7 and 8. Out of that there is 8 here in this block. That means these 2 cells are blocked for 8. That is 8 cannot go in these 2 cells. So in this top row 8 can go only in these 2 cells. Now we have to scrutinize column 1 and column 3. If there is 8 in one of these cells, then we can easily find the spot for 8. But unfortunately here we do not have 8 in any of these columns. So we'll have to just mark the positions for 8 in A1 and A3. It can go either in A1 or A3. Now the remaining number is 7 and 4. Now if you scrutinize these two columns, you can see 7 4 pair in column 1 and 7 4 pair in column 3. So 7 4 is blocked in these two cells. That is 7 and 4 are blocked in all these 5 cells, and 7 and 4 can go only in these 2 cells, and you have a 7 here in column 7 blocking here. So A7 takes 4 and A8 takes 7. So as soon as you see this puzzle, if you know this shortcut, you can easily find these 2 cells. Let's see the next shortcut. This is shortcut number 2. This is similar to the earlier shortcut. You have 2 and 6 in this block, and these 3 are empty cells. That means 2 and 6 blocks these 3 cells of column 1. And now in column 1 you have 2 and 6 will go only in the empty cells which are there down here. Now fortunately in this puzzle we have only 2 cells left empty. That means 2 and 6 can go only in these 2 cells. So we need to scrutinize the row of these two to find 2 and 6. In F row you can see 2 blocking this cell. So F1 takes 6 and H1 takes 2. This is shortcut number 3. This is also similar to earlier shortcuts. There is a triangle number 2, 7 and 5 here. Now this 2, 7 and 5 blocks these 3 cells, and you have 2 and 5 already in this row. So in this row we can only place 7. So there is a 7 here which blocks these 2 cells, and so 7 has to be in one of these 2 cells. We have a 7 blocking from column 7. So I9 takes 7. Now you can see there is 2, 7, 5 in this block also. So in this block it is very easy to spot 2, 7 and 5. We have already spotted 2 and 7. So if you see you have 5 in these 2 rows. So blocking these 2 rows. So 5 has to be in one of these cells. If you have 5 in one of these columns, then it is very easy to spot 5. So it is actually a shortcut. Since you have a 275 and a 275 in these two blocks, it is easy to identify or spot 275 in this block also. Since here you do not have 5 in this columns, you are not able to spot 5. Otherwise you would have easily spotted 275. This is one of the shortcuts. Let's move to the next shortcut. This is shortcut number 4. This already I have shared with you once. Whenever you have such arrangement of numbers, you need to scrutinize the numbers in this column, because these numbers block these 3 cells, and if they are not part of these two set of numbers, then they might go only in these 2 cells, these 2 corner cells, corner cells or the tail cells. Now we already have this cell filled, and this 2 blocks these 3 cells and goes here. So D3 takes 2. With all these tips, let's get into the puzzle. Let's try to fill this first column. There are only 3 empty cells and the missing numbers are 8, 3 and 9. There is 8 and 3 blocking from 0. So C1 takes 9. Now the missing numbers are 3 and 8. There is 8 blocking this B row. So B1 takes 3 and A1 takes 8. There is 7 in B row and 7 in A row blocking these 3 cells. So 7 goes here in C2. There is a 2 here in A row and a 2 in column 4 blocking these 5 cells. So 2 goes here in C5. There is a 6 here in A row and a 6 in C row blocking these 2 rows. So 6 goes here in B4. Let's try to fill E row. There is a 4 here in D row and a 4 in F row blocking these 2 rows. So 4 goes here in E8. Here the missing numbers are 5, 8 and 9. There is 5 and 8 blocking this cell. So E2 takes 9. Now the missing numbers are 1, 6 and 2. There is 6 and 2 blocking from column 4. So E4 takes 1. Now the missing numbers are 2 and 6. There is 2 blocking from column 5. So E5 takes 6 and E6 takes 2. Let's try to fill the sixth block. There is 3 and 6 in column 9 blocking this cell. There is 6 and 3 here which blocks this cell. Now there are only 2 cells left empty and 3 and 6 goes in these 2 cells. Since there is a 6 in F row, F8 takes 3 and D8 takes 6. Now there are only 2 empty cells in this block and the missing numbers are 1 and 9. There is 1 blocking from D row. So D9 takes 9 and F7 takes 1. Let's fill C row now. There is 7 in A row and 7 in B row blocking these 3 cells. So 7 goes here in C2. Now in C row there are only 2 empty cells and the missing numbers are 1 and 5. There is 1 blocking from column 4. So C4 takes 5 and C8 takes 1. Here in this third block there are only 3 empty cells and the missing numbers are 2, 5 and 9. There is 2 in column 8 and 2 in column 9 blocking these 2 cells. So 2 goes here in B7. Now here the missing numbers are 5 and 9. There is 9 blocking from column 9. So B9 takes 5 and B8 takes 9. Let's fill this block 1. There is a 4 here in column 3 blocking these 2 cells. So 4 goes here in B2. Now the missing numbers in this block are 1 and 5. There is 5 blocking from B row. So B3 takes 1 and A3 takes 5. Here in column 9 there are only 2 empty cells and the missing numbers are 1 and 4. There is 4 blocking from G row. So G9 takes 1 and H9 takes 4. Here in column 8 the missing numbers are 5 and 8. There is 5 blocking from H row. So H8 takes 8 and G8 takes 5. In column 3, there are only 2 empty cells and the missing numbers are 8 and 9. There is 8 blocking from H row. So H3 takes 9 and I3 takes 8. Here in column 7, there are only 2 empty cells and the missing numbers are 6 and 9. There is 9 blocking from H row. So H7 takes 6 and I7 takes 9. Um, let's try to fill G row. There are 3 empty cells and the missing numbers are 6, 8 and 9. This 8 and 9 blocks this cell. So 8 and 9 goes in these 2 cells. There is 8 blocking from column 6. So G6 takes 9 and G5 takes 8 and G2 takes 6. Let's fill this fifth block. There is 4 here in column 6 and 4 here in column 4, which blocks these 3 cells. So 4 goes here in I5. There is a 6 in column 4 and a 6 in H row, which blocks these 2 cells. So 6 goes here in I6. There is a 1 in column 4 blocking here. So 1 goes here in H6 and the only remaining number is 3. Missing numbers in this block are 1 and 3. There is 3 blocking from I row. So I2 takes 1 and H2 takes 3. Let's try to fill F row. There is 5 here in 4th column and a 5 in 5th column, which blocks these 3 cells. So 5 goes here in F2. Now the missing numbers here are 8 and 9. There is 8 blocking from column 5. So F5 takes 9 and F4 takes 8. Here the only missing number is 8. In D row there are only 2 empty cells and the missing numbers are 3 and 5. There is 5 blocking from here. So D5 takes 3 and D6 takes 5. Here in column 4 the missing number is 9. Here the missing number is 1 and in column 6 the missing number is 3 and the puzzle is solved. Hello friends, how did you find the puzzle today? Please share your experience in the comment box. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.